21st July 2024, Democracy Hub formally notified the Ghana Police of our intention to hold a peaceful demonstration from 21st to 23rd September 2024. This notification complied fully with the requirements of the Public Order Act. In the weeks following our notice, we maintained regular contact with the police and engaged in multiple discussions regarding the organization of the protest. Nearly 2 months after receiving our notice, the police requested a meeting where they suggested changing the dates and venue of the demonstration. As organizers, we considered their suggestions and informed them that these changes would detract from the purpose of the protest. According to the Public Order Act, the police can only suggest alternative dates and routes. They cannot impose them. 3 days before the demonstration was scheduled to take place, we were shocked to see reports on social media that the police had obtained an ex parte injunction prohibiting the protest. This injunction was granted without notice to us. It is important to note that the courts, including the Supreme Court, have repeatedly held that the police cannot seek ex parte injunctions to stop demonstrations. As such, applications must be made on notice. Subsequent to this, the police, seemingly after receiving legal advice on the matter, issued a statement indicating that the demonstration would be allowed to proceed. However, the next day, they reversed this position and insisted that the protest could only go ahead on their terms, which we found unacceptable. Meeting with the police, 20th September 2024. This morning's meeting aimed to address these concerns. We presented 4 key requests to the police during the meeting. Explanation of the ex parte injunction. We asked the police to explain why they chose to pursue an ex parte injunction despite our extensive engagement over 3 months. We pressed for an answer as to why this application was not made on notice, that was used to secure the injunction. This would allow us to determine whether the court was misled and to fully understand the scope of the injunction. Based on the information we have, the injunctions appears to prohibit Democracy Hub from organizing protests on 25th to 23rd September High Commission. Upon reviewing these suggestions with our security experts, we determined that the proposed areas were impractical and would pose significant risks to public order and safety and the running of essential services. We were also informed that these locations have no significance to the purpose of the protest, and from the point of view of free speech and expression, irrelevant to the broader message. In the spirit of compromise, we proposed 6 alternative locations, 37 roundabouts, Airport Roundabout, Ako Ajay intersection, formerly Sankara interchange, in front of Christ the King School, Ako Ajay interchange to Afrikiko stretch, Stanbic Heights roundabout at Airport Junction, Opebia. Despite this reasonable compromise, the police rejected all our proposals. Status of demonstration. Given the refusal of the police to cooperate meaningfully and provide viable alternatives, we are left with no choice but to revert to our original plan of holding the demonstration at Revolutionary Square, which is a secure and barricaded location. From a security perspective, this area is easily manageable for the police, ensuring public safety. We want to be clear. Our goal is not confrontation. We are organizing this demonstration to raise awareness about the urgent issue of illegal mining, galamsey, and its devastating impact on our environment and communities. We are committed to conducting a peaceful, organized, and safe protest, and we urge the police to respect our constitutional rights to do so. Any attempt to curtail this right undermines our democracy and the rule of the law. Thank you.
Thank you so much, our media comrades here. This time we would have to invite in our brother here to answer any questions if the media has anything to say in respect to what have been read right now. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. We'll now invite questions if there are any. Yes.
So don't you think you are putting yourselves and the lives or safety of protesters at risk by going against the directive of the police?
I'm wondering whether the premise of that question, because the law as we have it now doesn't suggest that the police should be happy when we are going to protest. So as it stands now, how they feel about this is not an issue for us to worry about. We have notified them as the law requires, and we are proceeding with that. Thank you.
Earlier press conference this night, they said they have picked up evidence that some of your members are going to sort of cause trouble. We're going to attack the Jubilee House, we're going to attack some key state institutions, especially also members of parliament. That's what they say. And how do you respond to that?
Yeah, so we keep asking them for evidence, and they don't share these with us. So we would want to discount such claims. Thank you.
But what would you say to your own members? The fear of
We have organized demonstrations in this country. This is not the first demonstration we are organizing, and there has been no record of misbehavior with our protests. So if the police is making this claim, on which grounds they are taking their posturing, then we don't share in that. We are proceeding with what we have determined, and yeah, we'll meet there tomorrow. Thank you. Any other?
Alright, so what's the itinerary for tomorrow's demonstration?
Yeah. So we're converging at 6 a.m. and we continue all through peacefully till Monday at 11:59 p.m.
So since it's a 3 day demonstration,
Mm.
would there be a break-up session and we'll be camping wherever you
It's all continuous. We'll be running shifts. So people will come, people will go. And we throw the invitation to all Ghanaians. This is something we are in together. So if you cannot be there in person, you can assist. You can be there with us with your substances. We will need supplies of water, of beverages, of food. So every Ghanaian should be involved by contributing in kind, in cash, and in presence. Thank you. Any other?
Have you spoken to your members? Although, no, my brother just mentioned that AI police have indicated that they are paid or that some of your members will be committing trouble. How well have you engaged your members?
Yeah, so we have been communicating with our community all across all this while. And we, as in our previous events, we have had the different structures available, including the marshals who coordinate our activities as we are on the field. All these mechanisms are activated. Thank you.
Okay. So I was going to ask what actually informed because in her speech she was straightforward. I was going to ask what actually informed your decision to revert to the original plan. I realized that she answered that.
Yeah, that's very clear. So the police sought to um, um, kind of talk to us out of that original plan, which we listened to. We evaluated the options and considered that they were not going to be useful for our course. And so we offered equally many options, including the possibility of having the protest at the Revolutionary Square and considering or reconsidering the duration, bringing it down to a day from the original 3 days. But they rejected all these suggestions. And so we had no other alternative but to proceed with our original plan.
From how the situation is now,
Hmm.
it's I mean the impression that I've gotten is that
Hmm.
you and the police are in disagreement.
We are in a stalemate at the moment.
So do you anticipate any confrontation tomorrow?
We don't anticipate confrontation. It's a constitutional right. All these institutions of state are to work for us, not against us. And so if you secure some sort of injunction that infringes on our very fundamental rights that are secured by the constitution, that's an illegality in itself. And we will invoke laws higher than the laws that exist or the laws that they are working with. We will proceed. If there is anything they want to do, they should proceed. We are not going in confrontation with them. We are doing as we have communicated. Let them come do their work as security agencies, protecting us. This is what we are paying them to do. Come, work with us, provide the necessary logistics to secure everything we will do there. You don't come and tell us where we should go. Even when we reconsider our options, you take a strong position. No, it wouldn't work like that. If it has worked like that in the past, it is not working like that any longer. And this is going to be the trend forward. We have many other things that we are going to put out. This is just the beginning of things. Any other question? All right. Seems there are no questions. We want to say thank you for making the time, and we will continue engaging. Even with the police, we have indicated to them that we are very much open for dialogue. Once they are available to dialogue and make room, we are equally available. Even on the grounds, we can continue talking with them. Thank you very much. God bless us all.